Hello my friends, we all like to have fun on Star and Sky channel, do some silly things, do pack openings, review some insane teams, but sometimes it's time for serious stuff, and today we have a very serious video, even though it is gonna be a lot of fun, so I don't know why I said the first part. Anyway, hopefully today's video is gonna be incredibly useful for a lot of people. So I've seen a couple comments, people saying that you can get Hanzo Hasashi to perform an endless special one, which basically means that you can just keep your opponent stunned and keep doing damage unlimited amount of time. You can do it by using correct talent tree. I assume that there is more ways to you don't just do this through the talent tree, you also need the right gear and maybe even the right teammates. But what we're gonna do today is to try to achieve what a lot of people said is possible. And we're gonna try to make Hanzo Hasashi basically the only character you will need to beat any battle in Shirai Ryu Tower. If it works, guys, you'll be able to beat any battle with even Fusion 0 Hanzo Hasashi Scorpion. I mean, obviously not the boss battles because there's the time limited, but if there is no limit in time and you can keep your opponent always stunned, they will never escape. There's also things like resistance to stun that sometimes trigger in some battles, so it's not a perfect strategy, guys, but it's something fun that we can try. First of all, let's go into our talent tree and see what nodes can benefit us in having to be able to do special one as often as possible. I assume you can do it with any character, it doesn't have to be Hanzo Hasashi, it's just, I mean, any Scorpion, anybody with the stun on special one. And they also buffed Scorpions in the last update. If you didn't know, guys, the stun duration have been increased for every single Scorpion. Before it was possible to do only one combo after stun. Now you have enough time to start a second combo. And that is what makes it possible. You can make two combos while your opponent is still stunned and link it into the third into the stun after the second combo. Before it wasn't possible because you weren't able to get enough energy, but now it's possible and we're gonna find a way to do it. I'm gonna reset my whole talent tree. That's right, we're doing it the hard way and we're gonna set it up the way that we get the most out of our special ones. Obviously the most important node in here is gonna be teamwork. Even though for this particular strategy it's not gonna work, but teamwork is honestly one of the best nodes in the game. If you're wondering when you're fighting in faction wars how your enemies always have insane amounts of power, this is mostly thanks to teamwork. Every time you do a special attack, I think when you max it out it goes to like, I'm not sure how many percent, but it's a lot of percent. So whenever you do special 2, your all other characters gain extra amount of power. And then you tag to them, do their own specials, and every character gets even more power. This is the best node in the whole power generation setup, but we're not going for power generation setup, we're going for special one spam. It's gonna be slightly different. Since we're going for stuns, for Hanzo Hasashi special one spam strategy, we're gonna go for boar stance. Because stun has 15%, I mean it's gonna have a percent to apply shield break to the entire enemy team, which is always useful. Now this is the node we really need for our setup. Your special attack costs less power, so let's get it. It's called meditation. To get there I'm gonna go through Melina's hunger, because Hanzo, if we're doing this for Hanzo, if you guys don't have Hanzo, you use any other Scorpion, it will probably work too, even though Hanzo I think is the fastest non-diamond Scorpion, so the best way to do it is to do with Hanzo. So the way I usually set up my talent tree, I put one node in every, one pip in every node I want to get. And then in the end, I just see how many pips I have and I decide which nodes deserve more than one. So this is what I highly recommend you doing. And sometimes you just want to get to a certain node, so you don't have to fill up the entire node with 5 points. You don't need to do that if you don't care about this node, but you care, like, if I want to get a weak point attacks, I can just add one piece in every single slot, and it will save me a lot of points to get to the node I need. So we're gonna go for meditation. Obviously special attack, you can also go, it depends, you can build so many strategies around the talent tree. guys, I'm gonna make a few more guides on the talent tree. We're gonna do the power generation, most effective setup, where new teams are gonna regenerate insane amount of power and just destroy people with X-rays and special 2s. But in this particular case, it's slightly modified version, because we're going for special 1 spam, and definitely we need to upgrade this as much as possible. So now, special attack 1 is gonna cost 15% less power, which doesn't seem great, but it adds up, trust me. All we need to do is make sure that we can regenerate enough power to keep Special 1 always active after doing 2 combos after it's fired. Now, weak point attacks, again, I see a lot of people in my previous comments saying weak point attacks is garbage, don't go, like, why you should use the snare, this is random. All of the talent tree is random, Revenant is random, Bone Shield is random, yet you don't see anybody saying those are terrible notes. I understand that you can't rely on weak point attacks for snare, but if you have a character with Special 1 that does power drain, you have a very high chance of keeping your enemies snared if you just spam Special 1. So, since Hanzo Hasashi doesn't have power drain in Special 1, and he might have it if I give him, what is it, the piece of gear, I forgot the name. God, I can't keep everything in mind. So, weak point attacks would be very useful if we had power drain in Special 1. Now, look at that. Center, 2% power spent on special and X-ray fatal blow attacks is refunded to your active character. Sounds like something that will be useful if we're gonna do the spam strategy. So I am gonna go for weak point attacks, but I'm just gonna give it 1 peep, because we really don't care about this. This is a cheat strategy. This strategy is not fun. It's not gonna be useful for most of the characters, but I just want to try it out. People said it's possible. I want to see if it's really possible and what it takes to get there. So this one refunds you, which technically... Wait, I don't get this note. Does it mean that it's just basically you get a discount? You get a 2% discount on special and X-ray fatal blow attacks. It says to your active character, but you always do special attacks with your active character, so I don't really get this note. How is this different from just getting discount on your special attacks? But we're gonna get this mixed out, just so we can get as much power as possible when we do Special 1. We're gonna get refunded some, we're gonna get a discount on it, and this combined with some power generation gear. Maybe we don't even need power generation gear. I need to test it out. I need to test out how effective is this. Okay, this is the support, my support setup for this strategy. Let's see if there are any more notes in this talent tree that can be helpful to us. Increase combo ender chance by 10%. Now, think about it. We're going to be doing a lot of combo enders. But I need to test this out. I need to test out if there is enough time during the stun duration to do 2 attack with combo enders, because it's very likely we'll have to even cancel some combo enders in order to keep the strategy going. I'll need to test this first. Okay, I was definitely not fair to the offense tree. There is very, very useful nodes in here, but it also depends on your playstyle. If you have offense play tree, you better be using high damage dealing characters, because if you're using teams that rely mostly on defense, you need to boost the stat that is strongest for your team. But if you're using high attack characters that you already boost the damage with the gear, basically you're playing glass cannon strategy. You should always coordinate. If you're playing high defense team, like high health team, low damage team that relies maybe on dots and surviving for a longer time, then you shouldn't go for offense tree, because it's kind of contradictory. But if you're mostly playing teams that just rely on insane damage, then yeah, offense is going to be a good tree for you. Critical hits gain 2% more power upon impact. Now, this is something we definitely gonna be using. So I think I'm gonna skip defense tree for this one, and I'm gonna go offense tree, even though I don't usually do this very often. 1% basic attack damage boost. Yeah, we're gonna get this because we're gonna be doing a lot of basic attacks in this strategy. Now, for the next node, I really need to do some testing. Do I even want... combo enders do a lot of damage, but... oh, stunned opponents take 10% more damage. They are gonna be stunned 90% of the time, so this might be a good node, but also increase combo ender chance. I don't think we have enough time for 2 combo enders, but I may be wrong about it. We're gonna test it out, but for now, I'm just gonna go for opportunist. But again, I'm not sure if it's the right choice, but I'm just go for this one. For this particular strategy, and most of the time, I think precision is gonna be way better. Definitely going for a special 1 damage boost. I might go back and put a little bit more pips on it. I just want to see how many I have left working. For here, we're gonna go, let's see. Fire damage boost. If we're doing special ones, we need damage, bleed damage boost. Again, only if we're going for Hanzo. If you're going for, I don't know, MK11 Scorpion, he's probably gonna be doing more. But again, special one doesn't have fire on it, does it? I don't know, guys. I think Hanzo is the best because you have a lot of bleeds to put on your enemies. And those bleeds are going to be doing also insane amount of damage, not just the special attacks and basic attacks. Yeah, we're going to max this one out. It's going to add up. We're going for the full, as much power generation in this as possible. So we're going to max this out. Alright, let's see if there's anything else we need. 3% chance for your special one to cost no power. Now, honestly, it seems like it's something we can use, right? But it's technically not, because this relies on random. You are randomly have a chance for it to cost no power, so it's not gonna help you in the long run at all. I mean, you can make it count if you add it up. So if you like, if it was free, it doesn't mean you have to launch another special one right after the first one. It means that you have a little bit of a buffer, so you still keep going with it full 2 combo, and then if you we're gonna go for this just for the sake of it. Wow, I've never went all the way into offense tree. This is a very new experience to me, and I hope it's gonna be a fun experience. So yeah. Wait, no, not special 2, special 1. Let's max it out. Let's make every single possible bit count. And now I have 17 points. 16 points to basically I can max out 4 nodes in this tree. I don't think there is a point to go in anything in defense tree. I mean, it's all nice, stuff, but we're not going to be actually benefiting from most of this stuff. Like, I can only get to this node, and defense is good, but we're going all offense. This is the whole point of this setup. So I'm just going to go to offense. I'm going to max out rapid response to get the most damage possible from my special one. Hopefully this is going to add up. Gonna upgrade Opportunist to get even more damage when they're stunned. Oh my god, this is gonna be destroying people. We can make them take a way more damage with combo enders. I honestly, I don't know which one should I... Is there anything useful here that I can upgrade? Shield Break to the entire enemy team. A Shield Break will increase my damage, I think, quite a lot. I want to experiment with this. I want to see how much it decreases damage. Again, these nodes are not essential, but I'm just doing this so I can try it out. Teamwork, again, not useful for this particular strategy, but is insanely powerful node. They're going to be bleeding a lot, but not necessarily during special attacks, because Hanzo's bleeds are pretty fast, so most of the time they will not be hitting people that are bleeding. So I'm gonna use the rest 4 points on Deathmark. I just want to test it out and see how effective it's gonna be, because I'm anticipating a lot of Deathmarks. We're gonna be doing at least 1 combo ender per cycle. So, all right, let's max it out. Let's see what happens. 10% more damage, 3 times, so 30% more damage. Not too bad. All right, it is time to test this out, to see how this works. We're going to Fatal Shirai Ryu Tower. Let's see what battle I'm at right now. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos reviewing some battles. We have lethal strikes. The opposing team has additional chance of dealing lethal blows. Fine, fine. Do whatever you want, Kitana team. I'm doing Hanzo Hasashi. And now we work on the gear and teammates side of things. We can't really increase martial artist power generation with teammates. So I'm just gonna go for full Scorpion team, just in case I somehow fall out of stun loop. I can always continue it with classic Scorpion. And let's see I'm just gonna put Inferno Scorpion, just in case. But I'm not planning to take out from my Hanzo at all. Now, again, if I give him maxed out Shirai Ryu Tower gear, it's gonna be cheating. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna give him gear that's gonna increase his power generation. And the best gear to increase power generation that is not epic or super crazy is Soul Medallion. And he will have 50% power cost reduced on special too, but we are getting 20% power generation boost. Let's see if there's anything else. I think I'm just gonna give him a Wrath Hammer for those critical hits, because we're gonna be receiving some power boost from critical hits. And for armor, I mean, I do want to get him even more critical hits, so I'm just gonna give him Shao Kahn helmet and some extra health. I'm not even using... I don't need unblockable for this technique, technically, because they shouldn't be able to block. They should be stunned all the time. Let's see if this works! Let's see if I need to do any tweaks to this strategy. Oh my god, what the hell just happened? If this works perfectly, my Hanzo Hasashi should be able to just keep spamming his special one and keep them all stunned all the time. Let's do. Just need to break her block first times. Oh my god! Okay, there is slide under... There is a slight problem with this strategy, my friends. The initial block break, you do wanna have some block break, just so you can break the... and also when they tag, they can tag and start blocking right away. So I need some block breaker, guys. Oh god, my power generation was insane though, you saw that, but I couldn't go for special one. What if I go for... I think I actually should go not for basic attacks block breaker, but for Shirai Ryu Kunai, because I will be breaking their blocks with special one. But also it's less chance, and damage boost against enemies affected by and critical. Yeah, this is the one. All right, I'm just experimenting. Don't judge. We just want to make this as perfect as possible, and I feel like Shirai Ryu Kunai. I'm just gonna spam a few special ones until they break the block, and after that we're golden. All right, let's see how this works. Bum 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 bum. Okay, we'll get hit a few times. It's okay. All right, we blow. Okay, now we should just get at it. Okay, let's see if this works. One combo. We're gonna cancel this combo ender. Oh, we didn't have enough. Okay, you want to do first combo and... Okay, wait a second. Something is not right. Something is not right, guys. Hanzo Hasashi's... Oh, you need to time his... You actually need to time his attacks very perfectly. Okay, I see now. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got it. She didn't get... Oh, she did get stunned. You do first combo ender if you have a chance. And then you actually need to time your... You shouldn't start your attack right after, because you need to wait for the character to be pulled close to you. Block breaker. Okay, we got it going now. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. The whole point of that... I made a few mistakes in the beginning, but I think I now finally figured out the strategy. And now look at this all these scorpions are going to be doing insane damage as well. Even though they have no gear on them whatsoever. And you can also do the same stun loop. Now you need to wait to get pulled in. This is the main thing about this, and this one is even unblockable. Wait, wouldn't this strategy work best on classic Scorpion, not on Hasashi? Maybe he's a little bit slower. I mean, I have power, I might as well. And also he has guaranteed bleed on special one. I feel like Actually, Classic Scorpion is gonna be more effective for this strategy, no? Endless Special 1, guys! Okay, so, few things I learned. I mean, I knew these things, but they never were as important as for this strategy. You know, as if you don't press anything for a bit, your character gets closer to your enemy. So the way you do it, after you launch Special 1, you do combo enter or no combo enter. You need to wait to get close. So your first hit of your basic combo always hits the enemy. Otherwise, they can become unstunned in the middle of your combo and wreck you. So this is very important. Always wait until you get a little bit pulled into your enemy before you start your second combo. Very important. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay, exhaustion. Damage of Spec Ops and martial art is greatly reduced. This is good! My whole team is doing reduced damage, so let's see if even with reduced damage, we can wreck these boys. With the strategy of Scorpion. Let's do this. Also, you can get wrecked during tagging if they tag and do special attack right away. You might get wrecked. So I don't know how to protect yourself from that. But it's all about doing the tough battles. The battles that are actually super difficult. Look at the damage I'm doing. No damage, basically. Wait, I feel like Classic... Oh, god damn! Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can kill this Cabal. Using only my classics. Oh, okay. And he didn't get stunned. Oh, they don't get stunned on Special 1 of Classic Corp. Okay, my bad. We're doing this with Hasashi. Okay, now wait till you pulled in, and then you do special attack. Alright. You wait. And I missed my opportunity. Blockbreaker, beautiful. Okay, when they're in the corner, you don't have to wait because you're already always close to them. When you corner them, you can just keep spamming. He shouldn't be able to escape. Unless there's stun resistance, they shouldn't be able to escape. I think this is a good strategy to beat like super difficult battles, like enraged battles. They won't have a chance to do X-ray unless you let them tag. But then when you see they're almost dead, you can just tag to your other character. And he just escaped somehow. I don't know how. I'm pretty sure he was stunned. But there's a very good chance you'll be able to just keep going at it. We're gonna continue. Oh, we got shield break. Wait, is this the first shield break I got in this entire run? This is messed up. This strategy takes the spear spam to the whole new level. They're in a corner, so I don't really need to do a delay. And you can tag between Scorpions. Okay, my Hanzo just got freaking destroyed. Okay, this can happen. You're probably better off not doing combo enders, to be honest. Revenant? Oh, I don't have Revenant. That's a problem, actually. Also, having Bounty Hunter Aaron Black is a huge problem for this strategy. And also, obviously, having some tower gear is going to be very helpful for this. As you see, strategy does work. You can basically keep them in a loop most of, like... But again, Bounty Hunter Aaron Black is going to destroy a whole career! This is a terrible tower to demonstrate it, battle to demonstrate it on, because it's not going to work all the time. But it can get you through very tough battles. Alright. So after practicing this a little bit, I can tell you guys, this strategy definitely works. It's not bulletproof, it's not 100% perfect. Sometimes you will get destroyed using this strategy, especially if you have somebody like Bounty Hunter Aaron Black shooting you in the face. Again, having some of the tower gear helps a lot. If you can increase damage, the fights are going to be shorter, so there's going to be less opportunities for things to go wrong. But if you're stuck in some certain battle, and if you have Hanzo Hasashi, then give this battle a try, or even any Scorpion, Inferno Scorpion, even if they're low fusion. If you play this perfectly, and if nothing out of the ordinary occurs, you have a chance to beat almost any team in this game. You just need to do you need to time every single attack perfectly in order to maintain them stunned 100% of the time. And once you corner them, you don't really have to pay attention to timing that much. You can do combo enders, but I find it's a necessary risk that you're better off always cancelling them if you're not sure you will have enough time to land it. And this is the strategy, guys. I just beat Battle 171 using Hanzo Hasashi without any Black Dragon gear. I just gave him a bunch of damage. Again, you can decrease the damage. Honestly, it's safer option to just get as much health as possible and decrease the damage, because sometimes when they attack, they will do a special attack that's maybe a block breaker, and you will take some damage. So in order for your Hanzo not to die from those occurrences, you probably better off having more health and little less damage, because once you stunned your opponent once, they're done. They will never be unstunned unless they have stun resistance. So yeah, I hope it was helpful to somebody. If you guys were stuck in a certain battle and tried this strategy and it worked for you, again, it didn't work perfectly without Soul Medallion for me for some reason. I felt like the talent tree should be enough, but you do want to have some sort of power generation gear as a buffer anyway. Like Dragon Essence. Next out, common Dragon Essence has 20% power generation, super useful. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. It was a very long video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, and goodbye.